Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 24th. It's September. It's the year 2020. And I didn't have my camera on. My bad. What's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Chances are, if you're watching this, you're on RFB 3 because I just started this channel. I will tell you what, I have talked to several other large YouTube channels, and we have never, ever seen plenty of channels have gotten taken down, but not the channel. They're back up. They're back up, back up. They're back up, back up, back up. You see what I'm saying? So I am really pissing these people off. So therefore, I am uploading everything to BitChute as I can. This is the video that got me the community guideline strike last night. And I'm also uploading everything to Richie from Boston TV. It's $3 a month. It ain't that bad. And I'll tell you what, there's a crazy story to go along with this video right here. Mike Decker and I found something that I believe is a nanoparticulate that came straight out of the sky yesterday. But also on Richie from Boston, every single day I'm adding more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Everything to do with COVID-19 that they won't let you play on any other platform, I've got it up here, and thus far, it's stayed up. The Great Reset, Food as a Weapon, and then all these major false flag documentaries. These are badass. These are badass. These will not stay up on YouTube, so I got them. So now you got them. So there's that. At any rate, there is so much here. It's a trip. But check this out. I sent this to Dr. Tenpenny because this is the leading news on Drudge Report. A COVID denier, conspiracy theorist, Trump supporter who dismissed the virus as a hoax is killed by the disease. Yeah, that's crazy, but what an odd name, huh? Tenpenny? Does that sound familiar at all? Tenpenny? Really? Dr. Tenpenny. Now, where is she? I mean, come on, dude. I had the video right here. Where is she? Right there. And then that's the conspiracy theorist name. I just find that strange. I'd love somebody to dig into this guy right here and find out what his actual medical records were, because this is utter nonsense. And the funny thing is this guy's out of Nashville, Tennessee, and he denied it, and he died. Well, then what's the deal with the mayor of Nashville, Tennessee, who was caught hiding coronavirus data to justify the shutdowns? And the shutdowns are absolutely coming because, remember when I told you that the New World Order test ground was Australia? Well, this is from Constitution Watch. And is there a new global one world policing operating in Victoria? Well, there is. There is. And I did a video on this years ago, and so did others, called Strong Cities Network. Remember that? And according to this article, it says, it's amazing what citizen journalists can find by digging a little deeper, and it becomes obvious as to what's happening in Victoria. They've been sold out to the strong cities. I made videos on this. The privatization of the police force governed by global non-governmental organizations, the elites. And Victoria is the only state in Australia to sign on. Why do you think there's so many cops in their new uniforms and there's so very many of them? This is bad, man. This is really, really, really bad. But when you start seeing articles like this, and I just can't help but notice Tenpenny, really? And then you refer to articles like this, and then you look at this from Ohio. Army exercises in Dayton are concerning the residents. Why in the world would our military need to train in neighborhoods when we've been at war in Iraq and Afghanistan for years and years and years? They've got all the training they could possibly ever want. Well, they're doing this because it's coming. It's absolutely coming. This is no bueno whatsoever at all. This is in preparation for this. Now, everything that I showed you this morning, as far as stand by, I'm thinking, taking away the food. This is a two-pronged approach. First of all, the pigs are taking over. We got to get rid of them, and they're no good. Plus, they spread disease. Well, here's a little something you may want to watch. You see this video right here? Dr. Thomas Cowan on the COVID, interviewed by Patrick Bet David. I left a link to this guy's YouTube channel, but his YouTube channel has 2.4 million subscribers. And the reason he has 2.4 million subscribers is because he pushes things like China is secretly the enemy, China's doing this, and Trump. He pushes the mainstream, but somehow he's allowed to have a doctor come on and get 100,000 views, no problem, saying the exact same things that Dr. Madej was saying. This is a really, really good interview, and I implore you to watch it. I left a link to this guy's channel, but I do not recommend this channel whatsoever at all because it's one of them. They're still pushing their narrative. You see what I'm saying? And I even left a little disclaimer. There ain't no way you get to 2.5 million subscribers and get 118,000 views in 2 days or 3 days. Unless, of course, you're talking about Economic Hitman, Roger Stone, McDonald's, all the mainstream stuff with just a little bit of truth in there, whether they knew it or not. No offense to you guys, but you know what you're doing. Say some of the stuff that I'm saying and let me know how long your 2.5 million subscriber channel lasts. These guys are making millions and millions and millions off of this. Just all there is to it. And more power to them. The only problem is, whether you understand it or not, you're still pushing the mainstream narrative. Therefore, you're helping this to come into fruition, as well as this, and this, and this. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely unbelievable to me, but that's where we're at. It's a killer video. It's just another doctor explaining exactly what I was telling you. And I was telling you, not my personal opinion when this first started. I was telling you what medical professionals were telling me. And now this is the headlines. Here we go. The virus is surging again. Men are 62% more likely to die. This was the conspiracy theorist guy up here. But check this out for all those folks up in Idaho. Police arrest 3 for going barefaced at an outdoor church worship service in defiance of mask mandate. In defiance. This is utterly ridiculous, man. These people would really... How come you don't have a mask on and they'll arrest you? No problem in the United States of America. But if you're doing this... As long as you're a paid protester, all is well. The police can't seem to arrest these people whatsoever at all. And these people are doing massive amounts of damage to communities, etc., etc. I mean, she's carrying a black baseball bat. Why, are they going to take a break and have a game of baseball? See, this is the world you're in. You're at war. These people are their armies, and they're already on the ground, while Americans sit around and watch other people getting arrested for not social distancing, arrested for not wearing a face mask, violently arrested in front of everybody while people sit there and watch. I mean, it's pathetic, man. It's absolutely pathetic. We are at war. It is on. Act accordingly. Or don't. But don't say you weren't warned. I don't know how many more of these things I have to show. Doctor after doctor after doctor coming out explaining how bad and bullshit this is. Open letters from medical doctors and health professionals and Belgian authorities over and over again. And Americans do nothing. Meanwhile, the New World Order police force rolls into Australia. Meanwhile, the military is doing war games in Dayton, Ohio, to the point where it's getting published. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't need to do war games. We have military bases with cities that look just like Hollywood. They could do this all day. This is more social conditioning, nothing more, nothing less. If I were you, I would hit the link below and order this while you still can, because I am telling you, any week now, there'll be some sort of crazy pig that comes from outer space that makes it so you can't have emergency food supplies anymore. Order it while you can. Don't say you weren't warned. Richie from Boston. I'm still here, but it ain't easy. I'm out.